Okay, so this is going to be the second part of my four-part video of my thoughts on, and basically I'm going to be doing a console. So I figured since I already did my thoughts on the PS3, I'm going to get to do a basically a four-part of it, basically talking about all the consoles that have been available right now. The main consoles being the PS3, 360, PC, and Wii. So let's go on the 360 now. The 360. Okay. Now, first of all, in order to go on a 360, we have to compare it to the PS3. Now, I'm compare it like this. I love my PS3. I really do. Let me say that so make sure you guys can hear me. I love my PS3. I really do. I hate PSN though. I really do. Seriously. While PS3 just intrigues me, I love what it can become and what it's doing. And certain things I don't like, but for the most part, I do like it. But I don't like PSN at all. PSN really icks me. Now, the same thing with the 360, just in reverse. I hate the 360, but I love Xbox Live. Seriously. Everything part of Xbox Live, I love. Xbox Live Arcade, without a doubt, I can play Xbox Live Arcade all day, son. You have no idea of all day. Xbox itself, 360, no sir. First of all, you guys already know how I feel about Microsoft and Sony, two of the worst companies I've ever come across, and they just happen to be good competitors within the gaming industry. So it's like, you know, the worst of two evils. And Sam would say, well, get a Wii, and well, yeah, he's just kind of right. But here's the thing: you got the red ring, you got this new era. I'm not really sure of the era, how the era works yet. I haven't really looked into it. But by the time I saw that there was a new era, I'm like, oh god, not again. Then you got the fact that the 360 was the era was done on purpose. Okay, so hardware wise, and oh, and it's using DVD 9. Here's the thing with that. I mean, you need to keep things going. DVD 9 was not the way to go. You should have went higher up. I mean, if anything, you should have took your HD DVD drive instead of making a separate drive. You should have put it in there, and perhaps if you would have put it in there, put it actually in the system, there it might have been different compared to when the whole Blu-ray versus HD DVD thing might have been different. But thing is, I mean, and I understand because excuse me, because Sony had to back up their Blu-ray 100%, where HD DVD is not Microsoft at all. So they didn't have to back it up 100%. They just had to give another option, which is understandable. So I understand why it wasn't. I mean, that's what I was telling people before, that the whole Blu-ray versus HD DVD thing was not a very good thing to put in when it comes to gaming. It's not what you want to see, because if you remember correctly, they were saying that Blu-ray versus HD, whoever wins that format war is going to win a console war. That's not happening right now. So, okay. So let's put it this way. So there's those things that I don't like about the Xbox 360 in itself. Um, oh my God, the goddamn thing is loud as hell. I mean, it turns off. And it's like, oh my god, are you serious? I remember times when I was married, I would lay down next to my wife, and I'd be afraid to put it on. I'd be like, I want to play this, but I don't want to turn it on because she would wake up. And I remember one time I turned it on, and she jumped up and looked around like, what the hell? And then she realized what it was. She goes, oh. And then she even commented, she was like, damn, that thing is loud. But yeah, so that is one of the things that I don't like about the 360. Now, what I do like about the 360 is totally on Xbox Live. Seriously, there is nothing. First of all, let's talk about the whole payment thing. To be honest with you, you guys got to understand it at this point. Yes, Xbox Live does come out in the forefront and say, yeah, we want you to pay $8,000 a month to do all this on Xbox Live. Now, mind you that about every 6 months, there's something added extra to Xbox Live, which allows you to make that for that same price. On PSN, it's a little bit opposite. If anything, PSN and Xbox Live is quite the opposite in terms of everything, because while PSN doesn't make you pay on a forefront, one, you do get what you pay for. Connection problems and things of that nature, I've had them. Aside from that, oh, by the way, if you're new to this channel, I do own a PS3. But aside from that, hey, I'll tell you what, if you don't believe me, there you go. Little Big Planet for the win. You don't even know. believe me, I buy a PS3 simply for a Little Big Planet. But okay, scratch that. Well, no, scratch that. But you understand what I mean. We're going to continue. PSN. When it comes to that, their money makers are home. Their money makers are. Let me see. Home is one. Core is another, and I'm pretty sure they'll come up with more. Basically, that's how it works. They need, they keep that going because they need the more money to put in to keep the servers running. And so when they said it was free, you remember, nothing is for free, especially servers. Like when it comes to gaming, nothing is for free. You guys got to understand that. Even though it says PSN is free, it's not free because they want you, even though you do have the option of buying it. Believe me, when it comes down to it, if you want to experience the full power of PSN, it's going to cost you actually probably more than than Xbox Live, depending on what you do with home. But Core is definitely worth the price. I've seen Core. It's like an interactive magazine. That's fantastic. So, and then yes, 360 has it too. But it's more like one video a day. So essentially, you're getting, well, like I said, they're totally on the opposite levels. I love that. I'm gonna do a video on that too, just by itself. So anyway, yeah, Xbox Live is what I like about the Xbox 360, and that's pretty much where it lies. The hard drive. Why are you making me pay $100 for a freaking 20 gig hard drive? I can get a 20 gig hard drive for my PC for about 30. I can get a 160 gig hard drive on a PS3 for what was it, $50? I think it was like priced it last. So why do I have to freaking pay $100 for a damn near, what was it, like 20 gig hard drive? That makes no sense to me. Aside from that, if you want to use a piece of hardware on the Microsoft console, you have to have a Microsoft product, which means that I can't plug in this right here, this webcam. I can't plug it into the 360 and make it work. Like I can plug it into my my PSN, my PS3, and it'll work there. So that is a problem. Keyboards, yes, does work, but does work on PSN as well. So basically, that's pretty much. Let me see what else. That's it. I mean, and if you notice, the whole conversation goes X-nay of Xbox, but yay for Xbox Live, and that's pretty much how I roll with it. I mean, because I don't see any. If the consoles, if PS3 and Xbox Live was condensed into one entity rather, then yes, it would be, we'd be in heaven. Unfortunately, sadly, it's not the case, and it's very annoying. But other than that, like I said, that's my thoughts on the Xbox Live and Xbox. So basically, like I said before, if you don't understand, I'll say it one more time. Xbox Live, yeah, hate it hardware-wise. Software-wise, in terms of like Xbox Live and everything that comes with it, even the paying thing, yes, I definitely go with it. And let me just touch on something else. And this goes to PlayStation fans, Wii fans, and Xbox 360 fans, PC fans. You want to pay. You want to pay. From now on, I don't want to hear no more stuff about you have to pay for Xbox Live or with home offers and blah, 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 blah. Because you know what? You want to pay for your system. You want to pay for it. Let me explain this to you. You get what you pay for. A good example of that is, PSN. If you're paying for your product, then yes, they're going to want to do more for you. So for Xbox 360 users, yeah, get that gold account. For PSN users, yes, make sure you subscribe to Core. Make sure that you're buying at least 1 or 2 products in home, despite that if you don't even like home. Get the products, because if you get the products, you are supporting your company. Aside from just buying the games and the consoles, you are supporting your console, and you are more so, you are supporting your console's online service, PSN and or Xbox Live. So yes, you want to go ahead and pay for that. Okay, I'm just saying that because we always get into those arguments about which one's better because you get what you pay for / you got to pay for it, you're forced to pay for it. You want to pay for it. I'll do another video on that some other time, but those are my thoughts on the Xbox 360.